That's going to be his bread and butter. If he can show that versatility, he's got a good chance of being on this team.
All right, let's get you down to Peoria. Aaron, Mike, guys, all yours.
All right, guys, thank you. Quick start to this one. Castillo, one pitch and one away.
So hopefully it isn't anything serious. We thought he'd be out there tonight.
He pumps that heater past him at 96 miles an hour, and the first strikeout tonight for Castillo. Into right field on a soft line drive. A 2-out base hit, and Galoff is aboard.
This fastball is about 96 miles an hour, throwing a lot of strikes.
This is cracked towards the gap in right center. Galoff hits second and motors into third. Haggerty tackles it on the warning track. Galoff is coming home. Here's the throw. It's cut off. And with 2 outs, a run scores. And of course, some just dynamite postseason starts as well. Now, this is over the leap of Caballero. Here is Soderstrom being waved home. Play at the plate. The tag by Cal, and he's safe. Ride with an RBI single. It's 2-0 Oakland. Up the middle, the ground ball this time, and it's into center field. So the hits continue for the A's. Bullpen coach. That enables Trent to move to the dugout. That is strike 3 called. He rings him up at 95 miles an hour. Second strikeout of the inning for Castillo. A couple of runs come home for the A's. McCoy sprinting to first base, and he's safe. Missed a lot of last season, almost the entire year with injury. This is up the middle, off the bag, and into center field. McCoy pedals into third base, and Ty France parks a base hit into center. The Mariners have runners on the corners. That is way gone. Cal Raleigh with a bomb. Boy, tries to check. That's a nasty breaking ball in the dirt. I'll tell you what, first, some second, some third, can DH. Good bat off the bench. You heard Andrew say this right before first pitch.
Oh, now he found it, looks like.
Oh, and he holds on. Oh, Soderstrom's had an eventful first.
Yes, he has.
It's a slower fastball, or we think a 95 cutter?
A cutter. I think it was a cutter. I think Sam was confused by it too.
Yeah. Well, we just got sawed off that time. We will. Maybe we can ask Sam. We'll be talking with him. He's wearing the microphone for us next. Hello, welcome to the telecast. We will first start by asking you, what in the world was that pitch that you just saw?
I don't know. Cole just told me that it read like a cutter, and that was. We got a guy there. And there's one out. We got one. Yeah, he said it read like a cutter. I didn't know he tell Skip to put me at shortstop again. We got a guy there.
Hey, I think as we've we've had a couple of these microphone hookups so far. We've had
Absolutely. Any opportunity I can get, I hope Demo comes back quick, but next man up. Oh shit. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, you're the first one to do that. I just want to let you know. Okay. 2 outs, 2 balls, and 2 strikes.
That's strike 3. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, Sam, we'll talk again in the top of the third. He swings and misses at 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Ended up being a starter for 3 years. And he gets rung up at 101, a new high water mark tonight. And Miller's feeling it. Be here for 3 years, I'm going to get drafted. So, in high school was the answer.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that breaking ball gets buried and gets a swing. 3 up and 3 down. More Sam Haggerty. Looking dog. Can you tell the fine people back home what your dog's name is that you brought to camp?
Oh, His name is Manicotti. His name is Manicotti. You know, and I felt like I had something to say. I wanted to say, come on, call. Attaboy. We got 2. So yeah, Everett Soul is like a little clothing brand that my fiance, myself, about him, write about him, ask myself tough questions. Ooh, come on, Coop. Come on, Coop. That's good.
Sam,
Appreciate it, Sam.
Thank you all
You're
very
great.
much.
hey,
Have a
man,
good.
we walked past the cages, and Mr. Mariner Alvin Davis was over there working with J.P. Crawford. And I said, hey, look, Jackson, there's Alvin. There's Alvin Davis. Couple of walks. On the ground. Skimming to second base. A wide throw out at second base. And they get France. Acquired by the Mariners from the Diamondbacks. And he gets hit. That almost threw behind him, practically. Bases are loaded. And Stella sends it in the air out to center field. This will work. It brings home McCoy. Mariners extend the lead by 1. Haggerty into left. Oh, and the catch is not made. Stevenson can't put a clean. They can't find it.
No.
Hummel's coming home, and he scores standing. Haggerty with that great speed is able to motor into third. When Sam scolds his dog.
I'm not sure that happens.
He's sleeping all the time. Out towards right center, and the catch made this time. That's a one-hit wonder. Liner into center field.
A solid base hit on a breaking ball.
Moran charges. Belt high hop on the run. The stretch by France in time. Round number 3.
It's pretty awesome. You're going to be able to go to a Mariner game and kind of cut that line, I guess. But it's really neat.
What else has caught your fancy that you're most looking forward to food-wise that's new?
Well, if you remember a couple years ago, we did nice little hit there. We did the Vogie Hoagie for their team at Sodexo Live. All the chefs really went crazy on this sandwich. And
McCoy sends this out to center field. Long throw back. Caballero slides in safe. 2 gone.
It's incredible. We asked what else would you like, and they said they would like to have healthy snacks. Got it. And yeah, so a lot of stuff coming down the pipe for the value menu. Maybe some ice cream, something like that. So we're going to go from 7 items up to 12 this year, and we're going to add some apple slices and carrots and ranch. We're going to add some hummus and pretzel. And
this is one of the best ballpark food experiences you can find in all of baseball.
No, it absolutely is. In fact, 2 years in a row, they haven't come out with their list this year yet. But they don't know what playoff baseball is. So it was really neat to see that. I mean, we had a guy drinking a beer out of a shoe right next to us. Stuff they'd never seen before. So.
Cal off with the mask. And he's got it. 2 outs. Oh, McCoy with a nifty snare right off the top of the dirt. He makes the catch. And France into right field. It's a base hit. There are a couple of places. I will make an exception here because A, it's spring training, and B, it's the Great Wall of China in center field.
Another base hit.
Mariners have a couple of men on base as Cal Raleigh picks up his second base hit tonight. Bases are loaded. Kind of lunges for this and skies it towards the line in left field. It's a foul ball. Here comes Ty. The catch was made, and Ty able to tag up. Another walk. Rotational lineup to begin the season. And a run is walked home. Big strikeout was his brother. Got him in the hand. Does not go on the swing. He is awarded first base, and that scores a run. An ugly inning. Kubo gets a strikeout to retire the side. 9-batter inning for the Mariners. They push 3 runs across, and they lead it after 5. All right, thank you guys. Penn Murphy up on the mound for the Mariners now. You are forced to keep all of your fingers in the glove. Good start for Penn Murphy. We see some pitchers. Sway's member of this clubhouse.
I think the verse is pretty good.
I mean, he's at least in the top 5.
I would say, yeah, for sure.
I mean, a musician who plays at Nashville bars during the offseason just disappeared. There's strike 3. Murphy, a 1-2-3, 6th inning. The A's, I think you wonder how much of the formula this year will be as France sends this out to the gap in right center, and France has it just go off the top of the wall. He slides into second base.
You have to.
Hard hit on the ground. Oh, what a diving stop. That is a dynamite play, and a dig at first base. Cal gets a hit taken away. Right between the wickets, and it scores a run. Tenarowitz running for France. And he gets rung up on strike 3. Mariners do get a run, however, and after 6 innings they lead the A's 10-2. Diego Castillo is up on the mound. That was a mistake. Castillo's first pitch misses.
Maybe sleeves weren't quite right.
Yeah, you know, got to get this wrong size. They rung him up. Good fastball to 95. Relished so much by the Mariners, really the organization, I think it's fair to say. Oh, got him again. Another strikeout.
96 miles an hour on that fastball.
Both looking. I checked my Professional Bowlers Association rule book. I didn't know if that was allowed. Blow Jr. Oh, and then it's dropped at first base. Tenarowitz at first base. Pops him up. Moran coming in at third. Oh, and he wasn't especially close. Another chance. Long throw in time. Escorche retired. It's time to stretch. Advanced work that goes on. It is certainly a little easier. And this finds grass in right field. It's easier, no doubt, when you are doing it more against teams that you know, right? When you. I mean, no matter who it is, when it's in your division and you've seen him so much, and it's a little bobble onto first, and plenty of time for the double play. Into center field for a base hit. How about another run for the Mariners? The Shields scores. Caballero an RBI single. 11-2 Mariners. The lead with Mike Piazza, his WBC manager. Broken bat base hit. Mason McCoy aboard at first. Hard hit on the ground. down and into right field. Mariners get yet another run. Yep, not quite. I don't think. Oh boy, they're pretty bullish on this.
They are.
They just convinced everyone. Must have been a violation. That's the end of the inning.
Couple mound visits today to try and get on the same page, but I think he's just garnered all that respect from behind the plate. But I think he's going to have a big year.
Yeah, it's clear that pitchers want to be throwing to Cal.
Right.
And bottom of the 7th ended because I missed something.
This is cracked into center field. Yeah, we're going to go back and take a look at that. Of course, everybody in the Mariners bullpen, it seems like, has a tremendous slider fest with no exception. They get one and they get two. That takes us to the bottom of the 8th inning. All Mariners here tonight. I think Jerry saw a hitter with the first name walking and said, just go get him.
Solid line drive right there. Able to turn around a fastball.
That was smoked on a line. An Ivy League guy before making his way to North Carolina State. He's down on strikes.
Radio tomorrow.
Working radio.
Okay.
Now to Shields clubs this out to left field. And it touches down to the warning track for a base hit. This will score a run. I just want to do what he does. So if he switches, I'm going to switch it. There's a walk to Zach DeLoach. So, at least from the sound of it, what he said. Well, this is into the gap. Hoover connects, rolls to the base of the wall as the Mariners just keep tacking on runs. Hoover wants 3. Make the most of your time, and he slides in safe with a 2-run triple. Evaluators to possibly have the highest ceiling of anybody who was available in that signing period. Was ranked very high. Just tremendous tools. Well, the Mariners get a couple of more runs after 8. It's 15-2 Mariners. You want to beat those guys. It sounds like there's something similar to that with you all in the bullpen as well.
Absolutely. It's more or less a friendly competition of, you know, punch outs and zeros and punchies is what me and Penn always like to say before we go out there. And you know, we're all competing with each other. And when you feel like when you give up a run in that bullpen, you feel like you failed because everyone else is so good. But you know, giving up 1 run is not the end of the world. So you got to remind yourself that.
There's no question about that. Hey, we know about the WBC and Team Italy, but what we really want to know about is the off-season trip to Italy with Mike Piazza and the team. I mean, like the Piazza compound.
Feeling like a team before we ever played with each other. And so, yeah, we got to go see, you know, all the great parts of Rome. Tour a couple other cities, and then we went to Piazza's house. You know, he's moved out there in Parma.
Yeah, it's everything you think it would be.
Wow.
Oh my God. There she is. It's all over. 15-3, the final score.
Luis Castillo looked good today. The fastball velo was up again. We heard Ryan Rowland-Smith talking about that. Over 80 pitches, so he's ready to get the opener at this point. 6 strikeouts in the 5 innings, and the Mariners just took advantage of an A's bullpen that really struggled with the strike zone, scoring 15 runs.
15-3, the final score. Final telecast coming your way tomorrow. Split squad day. Mariners will be hosting the Diamondbacks here in Peoria. We'll be with you then. 15-3, the final score. We're glad you could join us tonight for Mariners Cactus League Baseball.